In a quiet corner of the old city, the night was alive with soft sounds, distant footsteps, a creaking signboard, and the faint hum of streetlights. On the rooftop of a forgotten bookstore sat a silver-gray cat named Whiskers. Her eyes gleamed like two small moons as she watched the world below, still and curious. Every night she appeared exactly at the same time, leaping gracefully from one rooftop to another, chasing shadows and secrets. No one knew where she came from. Some said she belonged to the bookstore owner. Others believed she was a spirit guarding the place. One evening, a stray kitten followed her, trembling, hungry, and lost. Whiskers didn't hiss or chase it away. She simply turned her head and began walking. The kitten followed, step after step, through the maze of rooftops. The moonlight guided them until they reached an old clock tower covered in vines. Whiskers sat at the edge, tail swaying like a pendulum, staring at the vast sky as if she understood something no one else could. The kitten curled beside her, and together they watched the silent city breathe beneath them. No one ever saw them come down again that night, but every full moon, two faint silhouettes could still be seen, one tall and sleek, one small and curious, moving quietly across the rooftops like whispers in the wind. Days turned into weeks, and the rooftops began to whisper tales of the two cats who wandered under the stars. People who lived nearby sometimes caught a glimpse of them, a silver shimmer followed by a smaller golden blur, gliding across the moonlit sky like living shadows. Whiskers had always been a creature of silence. She didn't meow, didn't purr, didn't beg for food like other strays. She moved with purpose, as though she were guarding something unseen. The kitten, however, brought a new rhythm to her world, a soft playfulness, a spark that made the night feel alive again. One stormy evening, thunder rolled over the city. The streets below flooded with rainwater, and the wind howled between the old buildings. Whiskers sat near the clock tower's broken window, her fur soaked but her gaze unshaken. The kitten mewed softly, frightened by the lightning. For the first time Whiskers spoke, not with words, but with a gentle brush of her tail, wrapping it around the kitten like a promise of safety. Down below, a little girl looked up from her window, clutching a tattered book. She thought she saw two glowing eyes staring back through the rain, calm, steady, almost human. When she blinked, they were gone. By morning, the storm had passed. The rooftops were silent once more, but tiny paw prints led toward the old bookstore's roof, two sets, side by side. Since that day, the girl left out a bowl of milk every night, and though she never saw them again, the milk was always gone by morning, replaced by a single gray feather resting beside the bowl, as if the night itself had left her a thank you.